Morning, my chiropractic champions. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, ready to kick some ass in practice. Hopefully you guys are, make a difference in the world. I want to share with you an idea, and that is on failures and falls. I think one of the mistakes we make as people, as business people, as entrepreneurs, as doctors running an office, we're so hesitant to make a mistake, if you will. We look at that as like the worst thing ever. We look at that as this big, the word failure, it has so much weight to it, and it has so much negative connotation to it that it almost makes you hesitant to make decisions. It makes you hesitant to make what I like to call change. It makes you hesitant to make growth. It makes you hesitant to become different or better. And unfortunately, that's what's necessary, or fortunately, in order to grow, is you got to be willing to make some mistakes. You got to be willing to make some changes. You got to be uncomfortable in order to grow, and we don't necessarily think about that. So I want to share a couple of tips with you. Before I do, just a quick heads up. If you like what I'm doing on a weekly basis, really 3 times a week, like these videos. I get a lot of views. Like these videos, and also share our videos. Share them with some docs that are out there that you think would really benefit with what I'm sharing with. I'm also in my office. I'm in my office almost every time I do a video with you as well. So let's think about this. Failure. I like to go to, let's say you're in math class. Right? Maybe that's a good topic for some of you guys, maybe not. But let's say you're in math class and the instructor says, hey, listen, here's some calculus, here's a problem in calculus, right? And I want you to solve it. So I'm going to teach you some of the rules, some of the structure, some of the principles, right? And then I'm going to give you a problem to solve. So you go ahead and you do that, right? And you get the problem wrong. So, that's part of the learning process. So why I don't like the word failure, though I think it's perfect, the negative on it is that negative weight or connotation that goes along with it, right? So we're going to take a math problem, we're not going to get them all right. The winner, the champion, the warrior, the individual out there that's going to say, listen, I'm going to make this a lot better, that person's going to say, okay, hey, listen, what did I do wrong? Where was my thinking wrong? What principle, what protocol, what structure, what rules of mathematics did I not follow appropriately? Let me go at it again. Now what I did is I mastered that problem. And here's the key to that. Listen, anytime that, in this case, math problem presents itself, hey, Scott, you've mastered that problem. So anytime, now think about this. Mom comes in and she has children and they're not under chiropractic care. I need to find different ways, structures, principles, philosophy. I need to find different ways to communicate. I need to find different ways. Now, you're going to learn some of those things, and then you're going to apply those in the moment, and they're not always going to go great. But each time you're willing to do that, you're going to get some wins, you're going to get some losses, but the more you do it and the more frequently you do it, guess what? You start to be able to solve that problem each and every single time. So really, tip number 1 is you got to be willing to make the mistake. I don't like that word failure, right? Even though it's perfect, you got to be willing to make mistakes to grow. There's nothing better than making mistakes, not that you want to make a habit out of it, on the same mistake. You follow me? Like if I'm getting the same math problem, if I'm doing the same thing in my office each and every day, and it's the same damn mistake, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying when you learn something new, be willing to make some mistakes. Prepare, don't just wing it, but prepare, then go for it. Then you're going to make some mistakes, you're going to get some wins, and then what you're going to do is you're going to step back and you're going to write down a post-it note, you're going to write down some notes, you should be journaling, and you're going to make some changes, and then the next time you go at it, you're a little bit better each and every time. Number 2, embrace it. In other words, don't try to avoid making growth mistakes, growth. You are going to embark in something with a level of preparedness and you think, I'm ready, and all of a sudden something that you couldn't even imagine is going to happen in that moment. And that's a learning moment. So we want to realize that we want to embrace growth by embracing this monster of growth, by embracing this monster of change. We have to realize that in the embracing of it, that goes along with failures, that goes along with mistakes, that goes along with maybe being embarrassed once in a while. The easiest way to get over that is don't take yourself so damn seriously, right? And then when I embrace that, I realize, wow, with the growth comes what? Right? It's going to come with other things. Just like, you fall in love with somebody, your best friend, a sister, any relationship is going to come with what? Wonderful things, but maybe some things that you're not 100% happy with, maybe some things you're not in 100% agreement with, but that's part of that relationship. So have a relationship with growth. Have a relationship in embracing that monster, if you will, of change, of making yourself so much better. Number 3, you got to have a vision and a mission and a purpose, guys. So in the end, anyone of great success, anyone that has done something monumental, right, that we still talk about, they started it with a mission, with a purpose. Maybe that isn't burning inside you right now. That's okay. But the longer you go, the further you go in life, you are going to find something that really resonates with you. And when you do, let me tell you, nothing stops you. Then all of a sudden, I'm not afraid of getting knocked down. Then all of a sudden, I'm not afraid of getting my knees skinned up a little bit. I'm not afraid of getting punched in the nose a little bit, right? Because it's not about me. It becomes about your mission and purpose. It becomes about what can I do to make myself better in those moments, right? And embracing the failure, embracing the mistakes, because they are part of the growth. They are part of making yourself better. They're literally part of the journey to perfection. So mistakes and failures and falls are part of the journey to perfection or to growth or creating a new you, right? Okay, guys, so if you love what I do, I'm Dr. Joe Borio or Coach Borio with Chiropassion Consulting. Couple of things. If you love the videos, like them and share them. That would be number 3, right? Hey, listen, I would love for you to be part of Chiropassion Consulting. How do you do that? Click the link above. I offer a free coach call. It's 30 minutes. You get on a call with me. Love to hear about you. Some docs out there are crushing it, but it's good to be in a group of other docs that are champions and warriors. It keeps you sharp. It keeps your armor polished, if you will. That's so important. It's so critical. So that's number 1. Number 2, hey, maybe you're ready to join the program. What I would recommend you do, just click the link above, chiropassionconsulting.com. Click right on that link. I've got Mastery Gold program. It's great. Get you right involved. Get you access to Facebook. And you guys, if you're looking for scripts, if you're looking for protocols, if you're looking for content, any aspect of any part that you can imagine in your life, financial mastery, growth, management of your staff. I've been doing this 10 years. I'm telling you, the content out there is gold standard. And it literally will change your life. We also have a big event coming up. It's going to be in Oklahoma City. It's going to be November 6th and 7th. We start 4 o'clock on Friday, go to 9. We got an after hours party that goes to 11, or maybe later if we're having a lot of fun, right? And then we're going to go all day Saturday. All day Saturday. 1, invest in your staff, bring them. 2, we're going to go over science. We're going to go over philosophy, practice management, personal development. Literally, you will leave that event, whether you're a client or not, and you're going to leave that event and you're going to be ready, certainly, to take on the world. If it's a first timer, you've never been there, if it's your first time, it's $199. I don't care if you got 6 associate docs. It's $199 to get to that event, meet the group, meet me, get involved with what we're going to teach you. Hey, listen, if you leave that event, you don't want to become a client, that's great. I'm telling you, you will leave with a massive amount of value to make an enormous difference in your life. Guys, this is Dr. Joe Borio, founder and coach of Chiropassion Consulting. Live today with passion. Make a difference. Realize what you do every single day makes a difference in everybody's life. Love and appreciate you guys. Get hold of me and become a member, become a warrior, become a champion in Chiropractic Consulting. Have a great day, guys.